guys, this is Nubian Prince and I'm back with you with a video. In this one, I'd like to talk about, can there be any peace between Palestine and also Israel? We see a lot of different agendas being pushing, whether global agendas from UN, America, other countries around, pushing some of the different agendas. And also, like I said, Israel have its own agenda. But one of the most primary agenda that we can see unfolding in 2014 thus far is the peace treaty between Israel and Palestine. And this peace treaty is not just anything new. It's going on for, I already said, a fight between Palestine and Israel. It's going on for a long time now. So it's not anything like overnight or come yesterday. But it's just a fact that how they're trying their utmost best to work with that date that I've given to them, which is the 29th of April. But we can see that they are saying that time is running out where Israel is concerned with a lot of stuff. So we have upon our ascension right now, the 4 blood moons is coming up as well. So they said, okay, that might play in favor of Israel in a lot of sense of the word. I'm not too certain how that might pan out for the greater public, or the greater world itself. But they always said, okay, there's a connection with Israel whenever you have blood moons, So now we have 4. The first one going to be here next week in April 15th. So we are looking forward to see, the implication or the impact of that blood moon and what it got to do with things on a physical plane. So we see, like I said, the war that's keep going on. I mean, there are different conflicts, there are different sanctions that Israel is taking up against Palestine. So with this said and done, can there be any peace really in Palestine with Israel next beside them? I mean, one of the primary reasons for that is that we all know that the land have been captured or taken away from the Palestine by the Israels. So the Israelites, these people who say they're Jews that living in that mainland at the minute, we know that they're not the true ones that supposed to be occupying that piece of land. But this is not here nor there. But we have to look in and say, okay, the Bible even speak about, say, woe unto those which said they're Jews and are not Jews. So we have to look and see how many different prophecies, maybe from the biblical standpoint, will make manifest, and also other prophecies which is in the normal public, which are going to make manifest, because Israel want to make back, their new Jerusalem, their new, temple, and we have to see how they're going to pan out also with the Arab world as well. And not to even forget about like the role that the Vatican has to play, because the Vatican still want to own ownership to that land as well. So it's a funny kind of dialect, because when we're focusing on Israel, or it was they're focusing on Palestine, not want to see Israel as a full-time state itself. I mean, not only Israel is not want to acknowledge them to be a full-time state, the Arabs were not going to want to see that. They also spoken outside, they're not going to see Israel as such a state. But the bigger person which is not seeing them or recognize them as that is still the Vatican, because the Pope never want to agree and see them as that. So, but the smoke screen have been shown to the public that is Palestine against them, but it seems as if the entire world is against this system that is facing with the so-called Israel or the so-called Jew. But nonetheless, we have to see how the because everything is not only based on the political agendas, there are also spiritual agendas as well. So we cannot mix the two up and say, okay, it is just political. It's more than political, So we have to look at it and see how all of this is going to pan out in the near future, or even the distant future from now. But personally, the treaty that they want to come to by the 29th of April, it's a bit slim in my own observation, because as you can see of recent, Palestine with Israel took out more sanction against them with tax and other sanctions. And because I don't know, it's just chaos, man. It's just chaos. I mean, I don't know where we're gonna see this, how we're gonna end, but it might end a certain way which we're not happy with, maybe, but we're gonna see more blood. We might see a lot of stuff which we're not even dare to want to acknowledge. But hey, let's keep our eyes aware of things, because like I say, everything is not just black and white. There's some shades of gray that we need to literally pay attention to, because Israel is not just hands clean with everything. No, they got bloods in their hand, just as how they said, okay, maybe Palestine have blood on their hands or other stuff in their hands. I mean, Israel is not just squeaky clean, man. It's just not like what we think it is. So let's just check it out for ourselves, research it for ourselves, and to see like the propaganda versus like the real objective for Palestine and also for Israel. So this is just my viewpoint on it. I mean, I don't see any near peace between these two nations. I mean, it's been going on for thousands of years. It's like, I don't think it'll end on the 29th of April. It's gonna go beyond that. So it's not gonna end on a peace level though, because man, it's like it's not there, you know. So I don't know how it's gonna happen, but hey, if you know it's gonna happen, drop it into the comment area of this video, and also share your tips and your views upon it as well. I mean, where do you see the future of the Palestine, and where do you see the future also of Israel, and also where do you see the future of the new Jerusalem that they're gonna want to create? Because like, the dome is there for the Arabs, you know what I mean, the Muslim world, and also the Pope is moving in as well, and he said that piece of land belongs to them from them times, you know. So hey, man, it's very interesting, man. But hey, just drop me your tips and tell me your views on it, and let's share, you know what I mean, the information together here. It's not about, you know, taking sides. It's about, you know what I mean, what's right and what's, you know, how things gonna pan out for the next number of years or a number of months from now. So this is the Nubian Prince, and God bless you, man. Peace.